Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. Oh yes, not the game you were expecting, probably not. But you know what? I've been doing this Let's Play thing for nearly 8 years and I get to play whatever game I want. And this game is a game I happen to like. I know it's outside my usual stuffs, but there we go. We are going to begin a new game and we will talk about what we're doing on the way. But for now, I'm going to be quiet so we can listen to the opening cutscene. Yeah. Sucks to be that guy. I believe that's the Legion, one of the factions in this game.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law.
Another faction you can align with in this game if you desire
As the
to.
Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots.
Not to be confused with Dr. House.
You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip.
Oh boy.
What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Well, sucks to be us, I guess.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Kind of like that suit, to be honest.
You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck.
Uh-oh.
Truth is, the Game was rigged from the start.
Bam! Man, I love this game. And so do you. You love this game too. Made by the makers of Skyrim and Oblivion and all the other Elder Scrolls games. And a lot of similar stuff in this game. Alright. I have some DLC for this game, and when you see all these packs being added, it's from that DLC. When I bought this game a couple of years ago, there was some sort of sale going on, so that's why I have all that stuff.
How about that?
There's some pretty good stuff, too.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now.
Hey,
Why,
Doc.
just relax a second. Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name?
Alright.
Tell me your name.
So we are going to pick a name, and I never like to spend too long thinking about this, so I don't know. We are Randy Orton. We are going to RKO all our enemies.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Yep.
Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
Yes.
Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out.
Well, better than
I
to be
take pride
dead.
in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Alright, this is when we get to play The Sims in Fallout. We're going to be a guy. Don't worry, I'm not going to try to recreate Randy Orton in this game. That would be a little bit too much to ask for. Let's take a look at some of these presets. If I wanted to, I probably could spend, like, you know, hours on this, but, you know, I'm not going to do that too much. We'll go with that look. Customize things, but I don't know. I prefer just to go with the default. I mean, we're really not going to be seeing him too much from because, you know, it's a first-person kind of game here. Boom. Let's go with that blown back. I've had haircuts similar to that in the past. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't mean to hit back twice. Okay. Hair color. Let's see, what else do we have here? Corn silk. Look at that. It's like he has dust in his hair. It's pretty close to my hair color, actually. Yeah, sure, why not? Facial hair. I'm tempted to keep this because this is really cool. Goatee. Gunslinger. I like that, though. Look at that. The gentleman. Mutton stash. I really like that. I'm not gonna lie. It's always good. But yeah, that's a classic. Honest Abe. There's two Abe Lincoln style. Oh man, but we could, like I said, we could be looking at this all day. But dude, look at that. Yeah, but like I said, let's just go back up and go with the mutton stash. Look at that. How can you not love that? Okay. Yep, that's our character. That's Randy Orton. It's a splitting image.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Alright. This is when we start thinking about what kind of person we want to be.
Walk down to the end of the room. Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright, now we can move around and stuff. We could look around, but, you know, no real point. It's probably a good time to point out that while I have played this game before, especially the early parts quite a few times, I would not really call myself an expert in any way at this game, so I'm not sure what the best things to pick are, but I'm just going to go by gut.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try.
Alright, let's get our
Right
stuff.
quick if you got back all your faculties.
Come on. Oh, I guess we had to finish listening to him talk. But, let's see. Randy Orton, what kind of guy do we want to be? I kind of want to be a gun expert. So, if I want to be a gunman, I mean bigger firearms, I guess, we'll come back to strength. Perception. Actually, let's go back. Weapon effectiveness, pretty important. Explosive action, accuracy. Well, I do want to be accurate, so let's get a point on this. Endurance. That's pretty important. The thing is, like, all this stuff is pretty important, but we're going to have to pick and choose. Let's get some charisma up in this. Science, repair, medicine skill points. Yeah, I don't need intelligence. Who needs that? Guns. Oh, I think we went agility for all that stuff. Luck. We're going to go with a coin flip. So this really isn't, you know, we're not really too specialized. A little charisma and agility. Hopefully this will be good. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn drop.
Yeah, if you get like 8 or more on something, he'll comment about it.
See if your dogs are still barking.
But yeah, let's sit down on the couch. And this is when we really get into who we are.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Train.
House.
I almost want to say burn because Randy Orton just burned Bray Wyatt's house on SmackDown. For those of you who watch. Shelter.
Night.
Shroud.
Bandit.
Swiss cheese.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
I like how there's literally human shield for mother. Let's see. Cookie jar. Why not? That's where we get our goodies from.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Well, we're a fighting guy, so we're going to disagree, but not strongly.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I'm pretty independent, at least in this game, so we'll agree with that.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
It would be nice to have some attention, I guess.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Nah, we're pretty fast on getting
I charge in
things.
to deal with my problems head on.
RKO them.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see a cow udder, but I don't think that's on here. So let's see. A shadow in a door frame. Why not?
Okay. How about this one?
It's like a violin or something. Let's go with a ship at sea.
Last one.
I've always thought this was two bears high-fiving. But we're going to go with a mushroom cloud, because you can sort of see in the middle what an early mushroom cloud looks like
Well, that's all.
before it really branches out.
I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright, this is when we get into the skill section, and we get to choose 3 skills. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about energy weapons, because I want to be a gun guy. Explosives? Nah. We're going to pick one other thing to get a boost with. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too much into that, so I think we're going to not worry about that. That could be good. Unarmed. I used to like unarmed stuff a lot, but I'm really trying to be more of a gun guy. Could be useful medicine. Actually, you know what? Barter might be good for money. Yeah, I already got speech, so I think barter would be a good companion. Yeah, we're just going to do that. And when we get new levels, we get more stuff. So pretty good.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Oh?
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Yep. Oh, then this is where we get to choose 2 traits. That really gives us some benefits, as we see. So we can shoot faster but less accurately. Or there's the alternate in here. We can shoot more accurately but less fast. You know, one thing I like, believe it or not, is actually early bird. Because with early bird, when you get up in the morning and get your stuff done early, you get +2 to all. Remember that stuff we had at the machine earlier? Everything is +2 in the morning, but it's -1 at night. So it's pretty simple. We can just choose to begin all the major stuff at the beginning of the day. So I like early bird for that reason. Don't think we want that. Not necessarily. I used to be a hoarder, but now I've gotten more careful about that kind of stuff. Let's see, what did I go to? The fire more slowly, but are more accurate. I'm very tempted to have this, but oftentimes you do find yourself kind of swarmed and you want to fire kind of quickly. So, I don't know. Weapons decay faster. Fight better outside than inside. A lot of stuff happens inside though, so I'm not so sure. Could take some glasses. I don't know. I don't think that's something we want. Alright, let's see here. You're skilled but not experienced. Gain every points every skill, but less experience. I don't think I want that. Small frame. We could be a small guy. Have bigger agility, but our limbs are more easily crippled. You know what? I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to be more of a sniper. It doesn't really come naturally to me. I'm much, in my entire video game history, I've been much more of a, run in head first and just go nuts. But I'm trying to change the way I play a little bit. Try to be a bit more of a sniper. So.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me. I'll see you out.
All right. Let's get off the seat. We could take a look around his house, but there's really nothing here that we want. I mean, these burnt books, they only have a value of 1, and they weigh us down. There's no reason to take them. Besides, they kind of belong to this guy. Could take the camera, but I don't think we want to do that. Tempted to take the hat, but now we won't do that.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
Well, we got some
Hope you don't
good
mind,
stuff.
But I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
That's part of the main story
If you're
here.
heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy.
Yeah,
I
Pip-Boy.
grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much used to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you.
I feel you, Doc.
And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Oh, thank you. We'll be nice and do this.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself.
Good old Sunny
in the
Smiles.
desert. She'll likely be at
Got the happiest
saloon.
name ever.
I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up.
I appreciate
Try not
that.
to get killed anymore.
I'll try not to. No, we are not going to do hardcore mode. But yeah. Alright, there we go. We've completed our first quest, which was basically just getting ourselves set up. Take a look at our Pip-Boy. We'll run through this real quick. You have stats, item, and data. You get to see how healthy your body is, what your stats are. You see they're all really high right now. That's because we got Early Riser, and it is morning. So we're doing pretty well. We got our good stuff. Perks, like I said. Early Riser, we got Trigger Discipline. General, nothing really there yet. Items, we can look through, see what kind of weapons. Apparel. Oh, thank you for that. What I'm actually going to do, like, I'm pretty sure if you don't have any DLC, wearing the jumpsuit is the best. But I'm actually going to put on the lightweight metal armor because you see the it protects us. We lose a little bit of agility, but I don't think it will hurt too much. Get a little bit of good stuff when you put on the Vault 21 jumpsuit, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Aid, we got some medicine, some good stuff to help us, some random stuff. We got some ammo. We're gonna get a lot more ammo when we and let's see. We got a lot of weapons too. So we're gonna get a new gun from Sunny Smiles very soon, so I'm not gonna bother getting a gun. Data, this is mostly where we worry about our quest. Can look at our world map, nothing really to see here now. The radio. I just love the music in this game, so we're going to be putting on this radio. Hopefully I will not get any copyright strikes on the YouTube. But yep, we got our quest here. We don't really have too much yet, but we'll have more soon. So, let's see. Well, we are going to head outside to get everything started. I just love the attention to detail. Like when you walk outside for the first time, you are gonna feel that. Bright flash in your eyes. So good. Oh, and now we are picking up a bunch of different radio stations. Just look at this. Just look at this. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, there's a lot of side quests that have been added. And if you look at the time, it is the morning, which is good for us. So that, my friends, brings us to the end of the first episode. Yeah, we'll take out our fists if we want to punch something. But yes, that is the beginning of this game. I didn't really explain too much about this game or what's going on, but we will do that on the next episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon.